Over 280 persons were reportedly killed by suspected killer herdsmen on the 18th of June 2018 in 20 communities in Gashi, Ganaru, Forun, and Bashi districts of Bakin-Ladi and Riom local government area of Plateau State. The House is concerned that the effort by the federal government in solving the security challenges is grossly inadequate, thereby causing untold hardship characterized by famine, communicable diseases, maternal and child mortality. They are mandating the Committee on NAMAN, when constituted, and other relevant government agencies to urgently swing into action to resettle and rebuild the destroyed communities.
That is not in school is likely to be used anyhow, anytime by anyone to cause problems, and we'll be breeding a society that we cannot control in future, because the school children that are supposed to be in school now will have no access to education. And definitely we'll be breeding social problems that may lead not to the growth and development of this country.
Great men of this country today, even all over the world, some of them started very poorly. So we cannot write off these IDPs, because tomorrow we may have a president of this country coming from that IDP camp.
In another development, the House ordered the Ministry of Aviation to liaise with other sister agencies to enforce all safety standards as prescribed in the aviation industry guidelines, so as to forestall future crashes. This followed a motion sponsored by Honorable Emeka Ozobugo on the need for the federal government to make aviation industry work better for the citizenry. Members who contributed to the motion believe that all crashes and mischiefs can rarely occur if all stakeholders adopt relevant apparatus to tackling the irregularities in the industry.
As a nation, the federal government has the obligation at every point to make aviation industry safe and to work for everybody. Believe that air crashes and mishaps can rarely occur if all stakeholders and other concerned authorities will adopt relevant apparatus to tackling the irregularities in the industry.
He hopes on us as responsible and responsive representative of the Nigerian people that gave us the sacred mandate to represent them, to, in the 2020 Appropriation Act, direct our investments towards the nitty-gritty of aviation, of instrument landing system, our runways, and control towers, to avoid this ugly scenario of aviation mishap that has now become a recurring decimal in our aviation sector.
Aviation sector, yes, we are improving, but we still need a lot to do. All the airports we have in Nigeria, 20% of them does not have enough instrument landing system. And the point is, we appropriate for these facilities, they don't implement it.
The aircraft we have operating in Nigeria during bad weather cannot even land, but there are some aircraft that can land even because they have the facility. If you have a little bit bad weather, some can land and some cannot even land. And because some of the aircraft are particularly also old, there is need to have good aircraft.
The Speaker in his submission called on the need to amend the Aviation Act and amend in a way that it will reflect consequences when there is negligence.
One life based on negligence and recklessness, it becomes manslaughter. I've never heard in the reported cases where such action or consequences have been taken against any airline or any staff of the airline, and I think we need to start criminalizing some of these things.
The House, however, mandated the Committee on Legislative Compliance when constituted. Sandra Guana, TVN News.